Dave and Joanne, we know the county executive did not want the public to know about these severance deals in the first place. And now we've been told by sources that county lawyers were trying to avoid reporters at today's court hearing. Action News was originally told that Robert Ficano's appointees and county lawyers would be squaring off inside this Wayne County courtroom at 9 a.m. today. At stake, highly publicized severance deals that 6 of the county executive's appointees were suing to keep. Multiple sources tell the 7 Action News investigators that the county was hoping we'd miss this kind of ruling from the judge.
And the county is bound by the agreement.
Suddenly on Thursday, we got word that we'd better be in court an hour earlier by 8 a.m. or we'd miss the proceeding, like county lawyers had hoped. Last year, 15 of Ficano's appointees were promised generous separation agreements in exchange for staying with the county, instead of taking an early retirement buyout that was offered to others. 7 Action News has learned that the 15 were in line to receive payments as high as about $80,000 if they decided to stay with the county until at least February 1st of 2012. All told, the deals totaled about $850,000. After the 7 Action News investigators exposed Turkia Mullen's $200,000 severance deal, Ficano rescinded the other deals. Today, Judge Michael Sapala ruled the county must honor the contracts with the appointees.
The issue before us is whether or not the agreement struck between the parties knowingly and intentionally and voluntarily is binding. And the answer to that question is a clear yes, and for that reason, the plaintiff's motion for declaratory judgment is granted.
Ficano says the deals were not severance, they were separation agreements. But his former right-hand man, ex-deputy CEO Azam Elder, said in his lawsuit in January that Ficano was trying to hide the truth from the public and concocted a plan to remove the severance agreements from each of the employees' personnel files. In fact, when county commissioners asked about other deals with other appointees after we exposed the severance scandal, Assistant County CEO Alan Helmkamp said there weren't any.
I'm not aware of, and I do not believe that there are any other separations, severances, end of employment compensation, however you want to characterize it.
Helmkamp later said he didn't know about the deals for the 15, most of whom should now be able to cash in and walk away.
Clearly the law was in our favor. Clearly fairness and the equities were in my client's favor, so I would have been surprised had he not ruled in our favor.
Ficano released a statement today saying he respects the ruling but disputes the term severance, instead calling them separation agreements, even though employment lawyers we've spoken to say there's really no difference. His press secretary also denies that they tried to change the hearing time today, but of course we are hearing differently that...
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Will this ruling in the courtroom today, will this apply to Azam Elder as well?
That's a good question, and it's hard to say at this point. As you know, he has filed a separate lawsuit. He was one of the 15 in the group, but he also had that earlier severance deal for more than $300,000. Now, some lawyers believe today's ruling could help him, but he's also suing on other matters beyond just the severance, so we'll have to see.
Yeah. So on it goes, huh? Thank you,
Heather. Thank you.